Time for some original content. Buckle up as the son of Skywalker takes on the son of Vader in my pitch, Twin Sons. Welcome back, Acolytes, to the SK Base. I'm Jedi Starkiller, and today is Fine Edition Fridays. This is the place where we discuss fan theories, what-ifs, and wholly original content. I felt it was fitting for this first episode to revisit the fan theory that brought me notoriety on TikTok in the first place. My pitch for Luke Skywalker versus Starkiller, Twin Sons. It's been 2 years since the fall of the Galactic Empire. The New Republic is still in its infancy, battling the last remains of the Imperial Army. The galaxy is still reeling from the effects of civil war and the fallout from Operation Cinder. Leia Organa Solo leads the effort to restore the Galactic Senate on its new base of Hosnian Prime. On the horizon, the forces of darkness are stirring once more. The Remnant rises from the destruction of the Imperial worlds and begins a fearless assault on the burgeoning New Republic. Whispers echo through the halls about the leader of the Remnant. They say he is clad in all black and wields a red lightsaber. Some call him the ghost of Darth Vader, returned from the grave in search of vengeance. The only certain thing is that his subservients call him Starkiller. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker begins his journey, a personal quest to rebuild the Jedi Order in honor of his father, the hero Anakin Skywalker. He is no longer guided by the spirits of Yoda, Ben Kenobi, or his father. Their spirits faded into the cosmic force long ago, and since then the force has been quiet. Along with his guide, a treasure hunter named Lor San Tekka, his journey begins with the hunt for the ancient Jedi texts. Long ago, on a world whose name is now forgotten, while searching for Force-sensitive children, Vader and his Inquisitors happened upon a young slave by the name of Galen Merrick. The Dark Lord had sensed a great deal of power in this boy, and he felt a connection to the young slave. He reminded Vader of the Jedi Anakin Skywalker. Yet where the Jedi had been hopeful and optimistic, this boy felt only hate and rage, a perfect vessel for the dark side. Vader killed the boy's slavers and took him with him. He convinced the Emperor to allow the boy to be raised on Mustafar among the Inquisitors. The Dark Lord took special care to train the child in ways even the other Inquisitors did not learn. Vader became the closest thing Galen had to a father, and Galen the son Vader never had, and he dubbed his secret apprentice, his son, Starkiller. Together they would destroy the Emperor and rule together as father and son. Nearly 2 decades later, the Emperor learned of Vader's treachery. He ordered Vader to kill Starkiller and recommit himself to the Dark Lord. Starkiller believed now was their moment, but Vader suddenly had no further need of a secret apprentice, for he had already heard the name of a new prize, Skywalker. The son of Vader was useless to him now. He had the son of Skywalker to carry on his legacy. He would be his new heir. And so he cast aside Starkiller, left him for dead, floating in the depths of space. Yet here Starkiller lives. Sheer tenacity and force of will, pure hate and rage, the living embodiment of the dark side, and all he craves is the head of Luke Skywalker. He was to be the heir to Vader, the successor to the Dark Empire, until the son of Skywalker came and blinded his master. It was all Skywalker's fault, and he must be destroyed. With or without Darth Vader, the Remnant will restore the Dark Empire, and Starkiller will sit on the throne as its new emperor. The son of Vader shall reign supreme. Along their journeys they shall pass many faces, some new and some familiar. The Force brings Luke to Ahsoka Tano, the Padawan of Anakin Skywalker. She passes to him a holocron of his father in his prime, and also a warning. You see, she senses in Luke his father's carefree views on attachment, but she has seen firsthand the potential danger of such thinking. Ahsoka reminds Luke she will not hesitate to stop him should he follow the path of his father. Starkiller's second in command is known only as the Hand of Starkiller, but she used to be the 12th sister, Mara Jade. Mara Jade is the only Inquisitor to have survived the fall of the Empire. She saved Starkiller after he was cast aside by Vader and helped nurse him back to health. And now she serves with him, helping to bring his enemies to justice. She feels conflicted about her future and her place in the Force. The light in Skywalker calls out to her when she sleeps, but she does not know yet whether to embrace it or to crush it. Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, seeks to honor the memory of his father and restore the glory of the Order of Peacekeepers in the Republic. He is the son of Skywalker. Galen Merrick, Starkiller, seeks to honor the memory of his surrogate father and restore to glory the dark empire of the Sith. He is the son of Vader. A new dawn approaches with the rise of these twin sons. And there it is. This is an expansion of the first ever pitch I had go viral on TikTok. I know that there are probably a lot of people who are uncomfortable with this idea, especially because it drastically changes the concept of Starkiller as he was presented in the Force Unleashed video games. But unfortunately, we have so much more material in the same time period as the Force Unleashed now that his story wouldn't work as ported over directly from the video games. And if we're being entirely honest with ourselves, this version probably doesn't work either. But I feel like this takes a lot of the elements that we have in canon and weaves Starkiller into them in a way that makes sense, but is also fresh and exciting. I know that a lot of people would probably be upset that Starkiller doesn't become a hero at the end of this story. Spoilers, I guess. But the fact is, I think that Luke needs to face a villain who is utterly and completely irredeemable. He needs to learn the lesson that not everyone can be saved. There isn't necessarily light in everyone. And honestly, including the character of Mara Jade shows that, of course, some people can be redeemed. You know, because I imagine that Mara Jade follows a similar path to hers in Legends, where she turns back to the light at the end of her journey. But Starkiller, no. And I love the dichotomy of these two boys, both heirs to the legacy of the same man, but from entirely different points in his life, entirely different lineages. But what do you think? Do you guys like the idea of twin sons? Is this a project that you guys would like to support? I have outlines written. I could easily turn this into something that we could actually read. Or I could get together with friends and try to make an audio book, an audio drama, some sort of narrative version of this that we could all enjoy together. But I'm not going to pursue any of that if this isn't a project that you guys would like to support. So if Twin Sons is something you guys would like to see actually come to life, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, share it with your friends. Let's get some traction on this and see if it's something that people really enjoy. Anyway, that's this week's fine addition to the Star Wars universe. For light and life, for the Republic, this is the way.
You are now leaving the SK base. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And never forget, the Force will be with you, always.